When setting your goals, when outlining your dreams, think Disney. I urge you to use the same creative process, the same format that they use to develop the magical characters that we know and love. The first part of the Disney process comes from the dreamer. The dreamer is the origin of all the ideas that come out of Disney, and it is their job to come up with ideas in the thousands and thousands that are quite often ridiculous, far-fetched and wild. Dreamer doesn't have any thought about logistics of bringing these characters to life. They just put down their wildest thoughts on paper. And the key rule is that their ideas are not allowed to be judged. But what is more, the dreamer cannot judge themselves for any of their ideas. There is no consideration other than the here and now. Once the dreamer has formulated these ideas, the second step is to pass the idea on to the realist. It is this person's job to translate the mess of the ideas that come from the dreamer, to put the dreamer's ideas in some sort of tangible form that could potentially be put to film. It is the realist's job to take into account the process of filmmaking, to put the character on paper, to create a potential animated version of the character or a potential vision of what the future might look like with this character in the world. The realist then passes their ideas on to the final part of the process, the critic. It is the critic's job to see every flaw, every hole in the idea and tear it apart. Take the bits that he does like and the bits that he doesn't like and then throws it right back down the line to the dreamer. What I want you to consider today is that Disney films would not have a tenth of the magic that they do if it wasn't for the dreamer. So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. We set our standards and our ambitions and our goals only using a two-step process, a process that only involves the realist and the critic. We often start the process with the realist and then the critic is sat right on top of the dreamer's head, preventing every idea that might be drawn of creativity, passion and individuality, and it doesn't stand a chance. The main thing and the most sad thing within this whole process that without the dreamer, the optimist, or however you want to label it, people fail to see the greatness that they are actually capable of. So maybe dream.